We want to take a moment now to reconnect with Scarlett Lewis, whose young son was one of the victims in the Sandy Hook shooting in 2012. She's using that tragedy to reach out to others, including the Oxford community, to bring healing. Scarlett, thank you for being with us again this evening.
Thanks for having me, Glenda.
Well, first, how have you and your family been doing? Are you able to find a place of healing?
We have found a place of healing through service, but I will tell you, the Sandy Hook tragedy happened 9 years ago as of next Tuesday, and it changes absolutely everything in your life. There's never a day or a moment that goes by where you're not remembering, and it's very difficult.
Well, the fact that your boy was a hero just touches all of our hearts listening to your story, and now a nonprofit. Can you talk about how it's helping people?
Absolutely. So Jesse, after saving 9 of his classmates' lives, he actually had written a message on our kitchen chalkboard shortly before he died. 3 words: nurturing, healing, love. I saw those words. I understand that hurt people. And I knew that if the shooter had been able to give and receive nurturing, healing, love, the tragedy would never have happened. And I quit my job and have dedicated my life to spreading this important message and addressing the mental health and well-being of children all throughout our country and all over the world by teaching them coping skills, how to manage their emotions, how to face difficulty. Kids have more difficulty now than they have in a long time. Our kids are suffering. They're anxious. There's a lot going on. And we need to teach them how to have healthy relationships and how to manage their emotions, coping skills, so that they can face the anxiety and difficulty in their lives and move through it, be strengthened by it, and grow through it. But they need some skills first. So this is what I've dedicated my life to, is really being proactive and preventative. Every school shooting is preventable. Oxford certainly was, as well as Sandy Hook. And so we really need to start changing our approach, clearly, with now 350 school shootings since Sandy Hook within the last 9 years and 28 this year alone.
Incredible work, and we thank you for what you're doing for our community, for our healing, and the young minds that have all been affected by this. You know, when you saw this happening in Oxford, what was your first thought? You know, as a mother who's experienced this horror, I mean, what place did you go to when you saw this happening in Oxford again?
I felt incredible empathy for those parents. I knew exactly what they were facing, the hardship of figuring out how they were going to survive without their kids and what their lives were going to look like, how they were going to be present for their other kids. And every time it happens, it makes me double down on my efforts to be part of the solution. And there is a solution. We don't have to live like this. This doesn't have to happen. We just need to be proactive in our approach instead of how we have been, which is reacting as each one happens.
Yeah, it was so nice as you're speaking to see the beautiful images of your lovely boy. What a gorgeous young guy. And now taking a look at the victims of this latest shooting. If there are any family members listening to any of these 4 kids here or anybody who went through this in Oxford, is there anything you can say to them that you experienced on the journey to heal that may help?
It's going to take a lot of courage to face this, and especially for the victims' families, but also for the surviving kids that were in the school, for the community. I think that it's really important that you face, what happened, that you don't push it aside. Really important for parents to model a healthy response, and that includes being emotional if that's, you know, if that's um, called for. But we really need to be there for one another. I know my community really stepped up for me. I have a small farm, and people were helping with my animals, feeding them and me, which was really, really appreciated. But it's a beautiful thing how communities can step up and be there for one another when times get tough. And I think that right now we need that. I know Michigan, Oxford needs that. And we need to keep that up across the country. We need to honor and remember the victims, and continue to have this honor them in opening up communication with kids, with your own kids. If you're listening from across the country, make sure that you have a conversation about this and tell them that they can be part of the solution as well. They can help people that are struggling. There are always signs. So keep their eyes open, look for the kid that is struggling, and ask them about how they're doing themselves. We know that relationships are so vitally important. And in this time where we've been so socially isolated, we're seeing kind of an uptick of mental health issues. That's because as human beings, we need to be connected. And so there are things that we can do. I know that's why I started the Choose Love movement, to teach essential life skills that help us have healthy relationships, be able to manage our emotions, be able to face difficulty in our lives. We know that our kids are going to face pain. We have to give them coping skills so that they can face it, learn from it, and grow through it.
Well, and Scarlett, we thank you so much for taking your experience and turning it into a way to help us all. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.